Alrighty, it's been a whirlwind year coming to a close for lawmakers across the Capitol. So what do Republicans and Democrats have to be thankful for? We're going to look at both sides of the aisle next.
Well, it has been a year of protests and partisan politics, midterm elections, all of it polished off with that crushing defeat for Democrats in the House just a few weeks ago. Republicans now promising to repeal the overhaul of health care. They're facing plenty of their own problems, though. So do politicians have anything to be thankful for today? Ben Ferguson is host of The Ben Ferguson Show on the Icon Radio Network. Mark Levine is a constitutional attorney, also a radio talk show host. Gentlemen, happy Thanksgiving. We thought it would be fun on this day when we all think about what we're thankful for, to take a look at some of our political heavy hitters and to ask you guys what you think they should be thankful for this Thanksgiving. So, Mark, let's start with President Obama, who watched his party lose control of the House of Representatives in the midterm election. What do you think the president is thankful for today?
Well, I think he's thankful for his veto pen. He's thankful that the Republicans will refuse to compromise and self-destruct the way they did in '94. He's thankful that the party of no is going to have to tell what they stand for. And most importantly, he's thankful that his primary opponent, his most well-known opponent, is Sarah Palin.
Well, we'll see about that. She hasn't officially declared, and we'll talk about Governor Palin in a minute. But, Ben, what do you think the president, as he and the First Lady spend this Thanksgiving holiday in the White House today, what do you think he's thankful for?
I think he's thankful for Air Force One and having to get to take a whole lot of vacations, you know? I mean, the guy gets a jet set around the world with his kids, and we get to pay for it. So not a bad gig for him. I mean, who cares that he lost control of Congress? At least he's got this really nice plane that he can go all over the world, and he can even joke about going to see Hugo Chavez. Not a bad gig.
All right, and we did. I mean, I could not believe how much it costs to keep Air Force One up in the air for just an hour. We were just talking about that. All right, Ben, let me start with you this time because we're going to talk about the Speaker in waiting, John Boehner. He is about to become the Speaker of the House once the new Congress hits the books in January. What do you think future Speaker Boehner is thankful for this year?
He's thankful for Nancy Pelosi, for Harry Reid winning, and for Barack Obama being the guy still in charge of everything, because anything they do, it makes him look good. I mean, you know, it's funny that they criticize the Republicans being party of no, except they were never asked to the table for anything. Boehner's never met with the president while he was the minority leader in the House. And now all of a sudden, the president's got to deal with him, and if he doesn't, he's going to look bad the same way he has the last 2 years. So for him, I think he's thrilled that Nancy Pelosi is still the face of the Democratic Party, and Harry Reid as well. I mean, that's what got you this job in the first place, and now it looks like they're going to be around to help you even have more wins in 2 years.
Mark, the president tried to invite the new Republican leadership to the White House just the other day, and they were too busy to meet with him. What do you think future Speaker Boehner is thankful for today?
Yeah, Obama tried throughout his presidency, and Boehner just said no. I think Boehner's most thankful that 5 men in robes on the United States Supreme Court threw out all those pesky centuries-old laws that prevented corporations and foreigners from buying American elections. Now they can buy John Boehner, and John Boehner can buy fellow politicians, particularly with tobacco money, the way he so likes to do. And the best part is, those 5 justices don't even know there are no corporations in the Constitution. So, shh, let's not tell them and ruin John Boehner's fun.
Mark, how about Nancy Pelosi, the outgoing speaker? We just heard from a guest a little while ago who he was just completely confused as to why the Democrats have kept her in charge there. What do you think she's thankful for this year?
I think she's thankful she's still in charge. I think she's thankful that she's from San Francisco. I think she's thankful she didn't engage in any of the money laundering that her Republican counterpart Tom DeLay did. And most of all, I think she's thankful that she now has a caucus that's liberal, that doesn't include any of those blue dog Democrats that weren't sure whether or not they wanted to give tax cuts to billionaires.
Ben, let me skip over. I can imagine what you might have to say about Nancy Pelosi. So let me go right to Governor Palin, who apparently is shopping for office space in Iowa. She has a trip planned there sometime soon, even though we don't know officially what her plan is for 2012. And of course, she is a colleague of ours here at Fox News. What do you think the governor is thankful for this year?
1, for being out of office. 2, that she's got a reality TV show. 3, for the Tea Party. 4, for the Tea Party. 5, 6, and 7, that the Tea Party exists. I mean, Sarah Palin has been a huge asset to those that aren't, you know, quote-unquote inside the Beltway conservatives that ran for office. She had a good record, better than anybody else I've ever seen when they endorsed candidates. So for her, I think it's the fact that she's not in office. She can do whatever she wants to do, say what she wants to say, and even go fishing, and people pay her to actually watch it on TV. Not a bad year for for Sarah Palin.
Mark, any thoughts on the governor?
I think it's a miracle for Thanksgiving Day that I partly agree with Ben. I think Sarah Palin is thankful that Alaska is a beautiful state, thankful that she is never there and doesn't have to be there because, let's face it, it's a lot easier being a star of a reality show than governing a state. Just ask the situation.
Mark Levine, Ben Ferguson, gentlemen, happy Thanksgiving to you both. We're thankful that you would come and talk to us. Take it easy, guys.
I don't know, but I detected a little bit of sarcasm.
You think?
Just a little sarcasm there.